Today I'm going to show you the second forest path. I have a video on the first one if you want to check it out, people. I'm going to be showing all the species down here. Eventually I think I'm going to lead like foraging tours and other stuff down here. I'm basically going to plant tons of plants down here, but right here, this is eastern red cedar. It basically shows how kind of disturbed this place is, but it'll be better eventually. Here's some wineberry and stuff. There's many rocks. This is a limestone. To pass, but here we go. This is autumn olive. This area is kind of rocky, so there's lots of things going on. I think this is multiflora rose. It is just kind of overrun with invasives, but we're gonna replant it with some natives and other better, more medicinal plants. So here's where it branches. It goes this way and up there into the forest. It's a little bit hard to get through here, but eventually I'm going to get a weed whacker more. Here's something we put. This is a boxelder. He's cute. I hope he survives. It's July, so it's probably pretty hot. So you can see how it goes back there, and then you can kind of weave your way through to back there. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to go up here, up there. So, see how pretty this path is? It's pretty overgrown, but it does still work. They don't hurt. Nothing up here really hurts you, but it is kind of a bit much. Up here, there's some big eastern red cedars. Look how big that one is. That has to be at least almost 100 years old. And then right here is one of my favorite parts of this path. Look how cute. Look, it's like a stepping stone. You have to step up here, and then you step up here and pull yourself up. Here I kind of get confused a bit because the path is yeah, so but we're just gonna try a few different ways. First of all, I really like this little clearing right here. See how pretty it is? I don't know what this one is. Wait a second. Here we go. Look at this one's leaves. Look at that. I think it might be a birch. This bark looks really cool. Of course, there's lots of wineberry and stuff, and I do think there's some poison ivy, but it's not enough to really be bad. Obviously, you shouldn't do what I'm doing. I'm just stupid. In winter, last time I was here, so it's a little bit more planty than last time. But normally, you can just sit right there and look at the forest. Here's the view. Look, you're sitting on this thing. You look around. It's really, really pretty. You're sitting under this giant-ass tree. It's just really, really beautiful, except for the wineberry currently stabbing me. Sorry, we'll weed whack that eventually. But look at all these rocks. I'm going to take you to where I know a place with tons of rocks are. Wait. So I'm coming back down here the way I came before. It's a little bit scarier, but it's not too bad when you just step down like that. And so we're going to go over to the rocky place now. So I think the rocky place is on the other side of this, the sunny area. Again, tell me what all this stuff is if you know, because I sure do not. So I think it's a bit this way. So here we go. Here's the path. I found it. In here. More prickers. It's a little bit hard to get through here, but it's not too bad. Look at this. I really like this clearing. It's really pretty. Here we go. It's over there. You just come through this path right here. And look at all these rocks. Look. Isn't that just crazy? This place. Look at all this beautiful, I think it's limestone because I'm not too good at the soils, but from what I've seen online about the area. So yeah, if you want more forest path content and you want me to continue doing this, you can subscribe and leave me a comment to say what you think of the forest path. So I'll see you next time.